Today we're looking at this strategy here, so without further ado, let's get straight to it. Hey traders, I hope you're all going extremely well. My name is David and welcome back to my channel where I go through profitable trading strategies. Today we're going to be looking at some brand new indicators, a brand new setup that I've never actually backtested before. We're going to be backtesting on the 30-minute time frame on BTC USDT, and we're going to be following our trading plan. As always, we're going to be using indicators for trend direction, indicators for confirmation, and indicators to validate that there's enough volume and volatility in the market before we take any entries. We also have an indicator to set our stop loss, but there will be no surprises on that indicator there. Okay, I guess the best idea is to get straight over to my computer and have a look at this new trading strategy. Guys, if you find that interesting or something that might be valuable to you, if you don't mind giving a good old like to the video, it really helps to grow the community. We are becoming very quickly the biggest indicator trading channel on YouTube, so I'm really proud. Thank you very much for everybody that's supporting us. Why not subscribe also? We do videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday about profitable trading strategies. Right, enough plugging, let's get over to my screen. Let's have a look at this trading strategy. Okay guys, here we are on TradingView on a 30-minute time frame, BTC USDT. First things first, we're going to give credit where credit was due. Today's trading strategy was inspired as often by the Stonehill Forex blog. The GT baseline indicator is one of the indicators we're going to be using today in our trading plan. Let's go back over to TradingView. Here is our plan. Here are the indicators that we're going to be using today to backtest this trading strategy. First of all, let's add the indicators to the chart. The first indicator we're going to be adding is the generalized double EMA or the DEMA. Okay, let's go up to indicators and add the indicators. So the generalized double EMA is this one here. My one was coded and was inspired by the one by Locks himself. If you like any of these indicators, they're all free of charge and open source. Just go over to davidtech.com, click free indicators, and you'll be able to find the list of all the free indicators by David Tech. Click on any one of them, add them to your favorites, and Bob's your uncle. You'll be able to find them here in your favorites list here on TradingView. So let's add the generalized DEMA to our charts, which looks like this. So as I said earlier, this indicator gives us our trend direction. When the DEMA is green and price is above it, we're looking for longs. When the DEMA is red and price is below it, we're looking for shorts. Let's go over to the cogs very quickly and change some of these settings. So I'm going to remove the crossover and the strict settings, and we're going to go over to the double EMA period and change that to 20. Now, the nice thing about this indicator is that it doesn't hug price too closely to our entries. As you can see, there is a little bit of breathing room before we get into an entry and trend actually changes. So it gives us a little bit of space to breathe as we create our entries. Right, the next indicator that we're going to be adding is the zero lag MACD by David Tech here. As always, just go to the website, click this. This is one of my favorite indicators. I think it's absolutely brilliant. Now, the zero lag MACD, I've been through a couple of times here on the David Tech website, is very much like the MACD, except for we have this red line here. When this red line crosses over by the zero line, we get a green dot, which means that we can confirm our entries. Now, I think the MACD zero lag is an absolutely brilliant indicator. As you can see, this green dot prints here, and the price actually moves up around 3.5% before it actually comes back down. Combining that with our generalized DEMA here, we could actually get some really good entries. But of course, here on David Tech, we're not going to just trade that. We're going to add a couple more indicators to make sure that we get the best possible entries. Okay, let's add the Coral indicator by David Tech here, Coral trend indicator, which is going to confirm our trend direction. Now, the Coral trend indicator here is, as you can see, prints green and red dots all over our chart, very much like a moving average. We're looking for green dots and price to be above it to confirm our long entries. And when we're looking for shorts, we're looking for the Coral to be printing red and price to be below it. Now, for our volume and volatility indicators, I have actually backtested the chopping index and the ADXMA. The ADXMA seems to work a lot better, so we're going to be adding that one to the chart today. let's go over to the indicators button and type ADX plus MA by David Tech just here. That's going to add the ADX to the chart, the ADX being the red line here, our moving average being the blue line. The ADX just tells us when there's enough volatility in the market to take an entry. All we need for shorts or long is for this red line here to be above the blue line, and that will confirm our entry. So let's have a look at an entry here. Here is our first long. As you can see, we're above the green generalized double moving average. We've created a green dot on the MACD0 lag, and the ADX is above the blue moving average. We set our position to the following candle, and then we're going to add a final indicator, which is the ATR band by David Tech. We're going to go over to the settings. We're going to set our upper and lower to 2.5. We then set our stop loss to the ATR bands, and our take profit is going to be a risk to reward of 1.5. Boom! We would have made 1.62% from that trade. Our stop loss would have been just above 1%. Brilliant trade, brilliantly cherry picked by myself, if I do so say myself. Right, okay, that is the trading strategy. I'm going to go away and code it so we can backtest it as far as we possibly can, and I'll be back within a couple of seconds. Let's go!
Come on, David, and once again he's going to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. Come on, David, show us what you got.
Okay guys, the backtesting results are in. But before we go over to the backtesting results, I'd love to invite you over to the public Google spreadsheet, where you'll be able to find all of the David Tech strategies one by one added from the elite backtesters from our groups. You'll be able to see how the strategies have performed on backtesting, forward testing, on live trading, also the profit in the last 7, 30 and 90 days, and how many trades have actually been made since it started live. And if you're interested in one of the trading strategies, you can click on it and see the backtesting results. On TradingView, you'll be able to see how it's performing, how many live trades it's made, and you can even click on this yellow button here and copy it over to your exchange within a couple of clicks. Right, let's get over to those backtesting results. Okay, the backtesting results are in. Drumroll, please. Boom! Right, as you can see, the equity curves looks pretty good. There isn't a huge number of trades. We have 131 closed trades. I'd leave this to trade a little bit longer before deciding whether or not to actually trade it. We have a win rate of almost 55%. Our net profit was 944%. Profit factor was 1.6. And our max drawdown was at 28%. Knowing this trading strategy is on 10x leverage, you can easily reduce that by reducing the amount of leverage that we're using. Okay, let's have a look at the buy and hold. It would have been 944% if we would have bought Bitcoin here. We almost hit exactly the same amount as on this equity curve. When you look at this green line here, we're steadily moving up. We didn't get the big dump here, but we've almost made exactly the same amount as if we would have purchased Bitcoin just here. The Sharp ratio and Sortino ratio I might work on a little bit more by optimizing a little bit more. And let's have a look at these other results over here. The max wins in a row were 8, the max losses in a row were 4. Total wins were 28, total losses were 23. Now this is only on local data, not on the full deep backtest like this was just here. Okay guys, I will be adding that one to the spreadsheet so that we can backtest it as far as we possibly can. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll be able to find a couple of setups on other pairs as well. I have one last thing to do before leaving you guys, and that's to give away 1 million bonk to a random comment on YouTube. So we're going to be giving away 1 million bonk to a random comment from this video here. There are 33 comments. Let's go! Guys, once a week I'm going to be giving away $500 to the most viewed clip of this video or any video of David Tech from this week. Whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using this video or the videos from this week, I will send you $500. This is every week and going to be going on throughout the whole of this month and probably for the foreseeable future. You can post as many times as you want. You must tag my TikTok or YouTube username, and you must add David Tech in the title and in the description. I look forward to seeing all your clips, and I look forward to seeing the winners. Let's go! Boom! Congratulations to you, you've just made 1 million bonk. And without further ado guys, I'm going to wish you an absolutely wonderful week. If you're looking for another trading strategy, maybe this one here might be interesting to you. Take care, keep safe, trade like a boss, and I will see you on Wednesday. Goodbye!
Come on, David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and MACD.